Listen, I've met a lot of great guys out there. I've met a lot of great guys. It's very sad, the rap industry, but we got a new guy named Boats, and he's very, very good. Yeah. It's officially the worst album of all time. Yours truly. Yeah. I just got out another rehab clinic, that's an admission. There's a lot of shit I haven't addressed, an active addiction. So come on, sit back and listen. I'm not a mathematician, but it's chalk and adding up all the plastic cups that I'm pissed in. All the staff and clinicians asking about prescriptions, having a chat about my past habits or bad decisions. All
right, we're back. Happy Sunday. Joey Boats is back.
We're back.
And I'll tell you right now, nobody's ever been happier to have Joe back on the show than me right now.
No one's ever been happier to be on the show, dude.
Thank you very much.
You
I
brought the
appreciate
good weather
that.
too, dude.
I know, dude. It's good weather out, whatever. Went to church today.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't been to church in 5
for your
years.
grandfather, right?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Maggie had her first moment of like where she was like, we got all these flowers that people sent for her mom passing away. And I'm like, you know, you're walking on a little bit of, like a little bit of eggshells, you know what I mean? Like, it's a sensitive time. And I'm like, hey, what do you think of these flowers? Like, and she goes, you can throw them out. They're dead like my mother. I was like, let's go.
That's great, yeah.
That's how people
I
grieve,
just
baby.
fucking
She's
dying
back.
laughing.
Yeah,
Like,
my
she's
feeling's
back.
the same way. Somebody died, and then the husband came by, and like the wife died, and like, but their son got a job, and she's like, oh, is that how it works? Like, who needs to die so Tom gets a job? Like, saying, I'm like, Jesus Christ, like talking shit to my uncle. I'm like, this is nuts.
How about Tiger Woods, by the way? We should just talk about that real quick.
He's awesome.
He is awesome. I agree.
Dude, his premiums have to be through the fucking roof. Tiger's I mean, because they're not just car accidents. He's like totaling cars. Like, I don't know.
His insurance agent must be like, fucking Tiger, what the fuck are we doing, buddy?
Dude, but it must
Put
be
it in
the
the
best
bag.
when like
Put it in the bag, dude. Like, don't take it out of the bag.
You know, it's like so pumped. It's like he rolls his car over. They, whatever they did to try to get him a piss test. His lawyer's like, oh, let's fucking go. I'm about to make a bag, first of all, and I'm going to fucking, he obviously has the best lawyers in the world. So, like, they're just going to absolutely murder this fucking sheriff's office. Like, basically just fucking, like, nobody will have a job by the end of it,
Yeah, if you're like a local police, you don't want Tiger to get a DUI because then you're going to get fucked.
Yeah.
Like, they have so much money that, like, dude, my whole algorithm now is just how to beat DUIs. And I'm like, this would have been nice like a year ago. You know
When he used to
what I mean?
drink.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't drank in that long, so it's like, as somebody that used to drunk drive like every day for like 10 years, I'll say this, very irresponsible to get behind the wheel on pills. Like,
Yeah.
What a jackass. dude.
Yeah. Listen, we've talked about it on the show, but like me and Danny talked about it early, maybe before Fitz. By the way, this is 4 years from the first episode dropping,
Yeah, man.
which Danny realized today.
congratulations.
Yeah,
man.
4 years of mediocrity,
That's awesome.
of middling results. You know what I mean?
Just passing. Just
That's-
passing
yeah,
grade.
That's all right, though. That's how we are. We're C students. You know?
That should be the name of this episode.
Yeah,
C
C
students.
students.
Yeah, we'll do it.
But there was like in Ireland, they tried to pass. They're the hardest drink driving laws. Like they have all stops all over the place. Like you can't drink and drive over there. Like,
Yeah.
and probably just because it's a land of just alcoholics. But
They probably have the limits probably raised though big time.
No,
It's like, oh,
there's
you had
not-
a couple beers there. You're fucking you're driving.
well, there's a law for farmers because they operate heavy machinery
Yeah.
that they can have up to like 4 beers, and they would try to repeal it. And O'Malley was telling me there was a guy in the Senate with like his overalls on. And he's like, I know farmers. He's like,
Yeah.
basically, he's like, they need 3 beers just to get in the car. And I'm like, that's a great comeback.
I saw a
Like,
video of some pilot that he was on a commercial flight. He got pulled aside and they were asking questions like he smelled like booze and stuff. And all the comments were like, this is why I don't trust commercial. I'm like, that's the guy I want flying the plane.
Yeah.
I don't want like some new kid that's like, I want the guy.
You
that-
want Denzel Washington.
I want the yeah, they've never seen flight. I'm like, dude, I
Yeah.
want the guy that shows up buzzed to go fly to like
I want the
California.
guy. I want the pilot that's fist bumping us when we get on. Like, what's
Yeah.
up, boys?
Yeah.
How we doing? All right.
That's the guy that can back into like a
He's got the
small
hiccups.
space. Like, if you're showing up buzzed to fly an airplane, that means you've done it so many times.
You're
that like,
comfortable.
He can
yeah,
parallel
you're
park
good.
in the air.
yeah, like it's nothing to me.
I would much rather have somebody drive me. Now, I've been in a car with people drunk driving, I don't even know how many times.
Yeah.
Including people in this room. But I'm saying, like, I think I'd be more comfortable if you were flying a plane for some reason. Like, there's less chance you're gonna hit somebody.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I
Like,
feel like it's all the plane like flies itself at this point.
of course it does.
You know what I mean?
Everybody
Like,
knows that.
Also, not only is this 4 years since our first episode, 2 years ago since I saved Brendan's life. Did you know that?
That is 2 years
2
ago.
years
Yeah.
ago today, I saved Brendan's life.
Yeah, when I blacked the fuck out at what's that name about?
Quiet Man, Quiet Pub?
Quiet Pub or something in East.
East Boston.
Going shot for shot with Big Bad James.
Ah, you can't roll. You can't roll with Big Bad James. Even
was
Brendan
such a-
Ahern has his limits. You
It
know?
was a plethora of different people in that place.
Yeah.
Like
So
it was
what
just,
happened? You were just like,
well, we went out for lunch with him, and then we went back out. Like he was hosting the event, and I'm like trying to be the man.
we did Uber that night. Though.
Yeah, we did Uber,
Yeah.
but I'm like, we're doing shots with him, and like he's going shot.
He
for
just
shot.
doesn't.
This guy's like
He's a machine.
his.
Yeah.
I don't know what his liver looks like. It's not great situation probably. And like he's just like sitting there like ready to do his bills, like write his bills and checks them
I
up.
was at lunch with you and James.
Yeah.
And I was cocked after lunch.
He did.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't
And I
go
met
out
up with him
with you guys
hours later.
Yeah.
And it was like he just got out of bed and
Yeah,
just
he was just going.
Yeah.
not even remotely buzzed this guy.
Yeah.
Well, that was the thing with me. Like, I was
Superpower.
that guy, but the thing was, like, I'm also 165 pounds.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, even if you don't drink as much, you could kind of keep up, like, if you wanted to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what's scary are those dudes that are 6'5" alcoholics that are just like, okay, they'll put down a 30 pack by like 3 p.m. And
Yeah.
you're like, okay, we got to go to the store again. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. We're gonna need to go back. I was listening to actually a clip came up in my thing that Ronnie Deutsch kid. He
That
was in like
machine.
he was like, yeah, he's like, you know, I don't really get like rambunctious. He's like, you know, I kind of get quiet when I drink. He's like, but
You can
he's
kind of
like,
see it.
he's like, I drink probably like, you know, 20, 30, 40. He's like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that's normal
Yeah.
for me. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, dude, like, it is a weird thing because if your one great talent is being able to open your throat and dump a beer down it in like 2 seconds,
You better be able to handle it.
well, you better be able to handle it, A, but B, like, I don't know what the longevity of that job is, but like, you know, like lifespan can't be
He's
great.
cornered that market though. He goes to
Dude,
tailgates and just
I crack-
he must get thousands.
Dude, he
of dollars
cracks me up though
there.
because he's like, I don't take life seriously. Like, whatever happens. Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think
I'm
he
like,
has a
all right.
girl. He definitely doesn't have kids.
No, you can't have a girlfriend with that attitude.
He did. I met him at that Be a Man
Yep.
in
Medford.
And I went on stage with him and did the
Oh, the chug.
I think it was like a 22-ounce chug, a shot of
beef.
whiskey,
And
and a
beef.
beef. And he did it in like 55 seconds.
Everything.
Everything.
Jesus
I
Christ.
was like, what the fuck? And then he brought his buddy, who was also like a chugger and a fucking fast eater. And that kid came in second. Me and Dan Bob were up there like struggling to finish at the end.
Well, he said I feel like if I moved into a different body, I could still chug the way I do.
He says
but
it's mental.
He says it's mental, but he's
the
like, but they're like,
chugging-
have you tried to teach anybody? He's like, yeah, I've tried to teach like a million people and nobody
one
can
can
do
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
Dude, the chugging thing, I'll tell you this. I don't know. I don't think you have to be like somebody that can drink a ton. Like I can chug. Like I can. It's technique.
Yeah.
Like if I was still drinking, I could put that down in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like I guarantee it's technique. You got to open the throat, which I
Yeah.
have a lot of I have a lot of experience with. But yeah, like it's all about that. Like there's a couple guys online that you can see that can do it. I can't inhale it like they do.
Yeah.
Like
He's a
it has to
vacuum.
go down with gravity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like some people can pull gravity towards.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
And,
I can like funnel a beer in like I don't know 3 seconds
Yeah, you're
probably.
pretty good.
But I can't chug a beer.
Yeah.
So it's something with the gravity thing. Like Buggy could
it's
fucking chug
tipping it.
beer.
It's tipping it at the right angle. With a bottle, it's different. A bottle, you have to tip it at the right angle that
Yeah.
it's not catching air.
Yeah.
This is, I'm telling you, like it's not as difficult.
This is from years of research.
Yeah,
by the
this
way.
is from years. Yeah, I'm basically a scientist.
Doing the work.
Yeah, he's doing the work, putting the research.
putting in the hours.
I like that. You got a new album dropping this week.
I know. I'm excited about.
We're not
it.
going to ruin it.
I'm officially at the point where I don't think it sucks anymore.
Nice.
I was talking to Fitzy last week. I'm
You're
like,
your
this
hottest
shit
critic,
sucks.
though.
Yeah, but yeah, and it's so weird when you put something out because it's like you don't, especially with music, because like you, not only have you been listening to it for like 3 months,
Yeah.
but you were the one that manifested it. So
Yeah.
it's like I don't know if this sounds good or not.
I
Like,
totally agree with you.
But
know,
what did
like-
I say to you? I said this is like your process.
Yeah.
Where you're like at the point where you're like, I don't think it's that good. And I was like, dude, I know it's probably fucking fire.
Yeah, it's the same
And-
thing
and
with
we've heard-
drinking,
yeah,
where you have
sorry.
like 2 beers, you're like, I'm the man, and then like 3 through 6, you're like, I fucking suck, and then you get drunk enough where you're like, I'm the man
I'm the
again,
man again.
I'm the man again, dude.
Yeah, so we've heard a bunch of tracks from it because you sent them to us early.
Yeah.
I think it's fucking fantastic. Obviously, we're day one fucking fans. Here's my question. now, obviously, you get a lot of, I don't know, like, I think obviously the people who listen to this show all support.
Yeah.
You actually are like, the funny thing is that we got you on the show, and now, like, you've been on every podcast. Like,
Yeah.
every local podcast you've been on.
Well, that if they go to, I think it's if you go to somebody's Instagram page and you see them with mics in front of them and other things, they're like, okay, this guy's more famous than he actually is.
Yeah.
So then they're like, well, he's done this before. Let's bring him on. Like, but this is my end goal, is to be able to do this. Like, the music stuff I don't love. Like, I love going on podcasts and just shooting the shit. Like, that's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah. Well, I would say this. I mean, I think that the music is, for you, your music is fucking sick.
I appreciate it.
But like, it was funny because like you come on the next day, like there's all these obviously there's a bunch of podcasts, right? Well, Lauren, you were on Everyday Nonsense, right?
Yeah.
With Lawrence, right?
Yeah.
That one. You were on Ferg's, right? F Buddies.
Ferg's at a strip club.
Yeah, at a strip club. Wild.
Sober at a strip club at like 4 p.m. in the afternoon. It was
Unreal.
awesome.
F Buddies.
4 p.m. in
Then
the afternoon.
Solo Cup.
Redundant. Fucking redundant.
Oh yeah, you don't like that. Yeah.
Solo Cup Saturdays. Which, by the way, I heard that guy say, John, he was like, those guys are going to be at the comedy event. They bought tickets. So
Yeah,
thanks for
shout
support.
out Solo Cup.
But they
guys.
were like, he was like, yeah, that was the only person I've ever like, I felt like I was glazing him the whole time. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, well, I mean, like, that's because, like, Joey Boat's a star. You know what I mean? Like, that's fact.
I also like I don't take myself too seriously. It's a lot.
You?
Yeah, no. Like,
Yeah, no shit.
You know what I mean? Like, but like anybody else, because they're probably so used to like getting rappers. Like other people have rappers on that like take themselves so seriously and talk
Yeah.
about like the whatever. It's like I'm writing songs about blowing autistic kids. It's not like
Yeah.
you know, it's
Well, that's
not
why it's
necessarily
good.
high class art. You know what I mean?
So I think, like, my favorite thing about, like, comedy and art in general is, like, when it makes you a little bit uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's, like, my favorite brand of comedy. You know what I mean? Like
Watching other people sweat.
Yeah, like I don't know how many times I've watched Norm on The View talking about the Clinton body count to like fucking Joyce Behar or whatever her name is, and she's like, and he's like, it's a matter of record. Like that is my favorite shit. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
so like that's
a
why your
comedian's
shit I love.
comedian.
Yeah,
Like, because it's not like funny. Like, you know, I think is like funny to people who aren't funny is Ryan Reynolds. Like, I think he's perfect comedy for people who
dummies?
aren't funny.
Yeah.
People who have never been funny in their life look at Ryan Reynolds, and I like Ryan Reynolds. Like, I like Deadpool.
About to say,
but,
I
like,
watched Waiting yesterday.
yeah, like, but I think he's like if you're just not capable of being funny at all, you're like Ryan Reynolds is the funniest guy of all time. Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
you watch Deadpool where it's like, oh, it looks like somebody rolled up on the wrong side of the bed this morning, like something like that, and it's just like, oh shit, like.
that's
But-
like my buddy in college who like he was like an accountant and like he's a nice guy, great golfer, but like I remember he'd be like, me and Nancy, that was his wife, we watched CSI on Friday nights. I'm like, I always wondered what retards watch CSI.
Yeah, like what type of
And,
person?
like, that's the person. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like the lowest level of being able to understand comedy.
Well, it's just like a factor. Like that's why, like Norm, like you show Norm to the Ryan Reynolds crew. They're like, I don't get this. Like, why is this funny? It's like, well, that's why it's funny because you don't understand it.
Yeah.
Like it's like, and not that like I'm some comedic genius. I'm just saying.
No.
like,
But I mean,
If
in
you-
fairness, by the way, whatever, like different strokes for different folks. Like, but the other night, my son was like, I think the best comedian of all time is Norm. And I'm like, let's fucking go right
Yeah.
now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you get, like, I don't know. Like, that's my favorite type of shit. So, anyways, going back to your music, like, that's why I love that shit. Because, it's, sometimes I have to go back, dude. I'm like, did he just say, like,
Yeah, you missed something.
yeah, you missed a little something,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because it's fast, rap's fast.
Well, I wanted to be like accessible on different levels. So like if it's funny is one thing, but number two, like it has to be good enough, you know, from an actual performance standpoint.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, this is funny, obviously, but I want to make it so undeniably artistic that you can't call it stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm going. But then again, I write a song about a dude like blowing a dude, but like it's written
Yeah.
well. So it's like, you know what I mean? But
It's
like,
well written. I'll say
yeah,
that
like that's
for
what
it.
I'm saying. Like I want to make it so artistically undeniable that you can't be like, oh, this is fucking stupid. Like,
Yeah.
you know, unless
Yeah.
you're my dad, who thinks everything I do sucks.
Does he listen to it?
I don't show them.
Yeah.
I think what happens is like other people will.
He's on
see them.
TikTok and he's like, "That's my fucking
I don't know.
son."
Like every once in a while, he'll like bring up a video or something that he saw. I'm like, where'd you see that? I think he has like a burner social media account or something because he sees some of this shit. I don't know how the fuck he sees it.
Did he ever see Whipping a Sob?
I think so. Yeah,
It
I
sounds
think so.
unbelievable.
Because
Did
I
he like that or no?
No, he doesn't like. Hey, you know what? The one thing he liked that I ever did was when I showed up in the Paddington outfit to the movie theater, and I walked up and I was like, "Yeah, can I get 2 tickets for like Avengers?" And he thought that was funny. That was the only thing he's ever thought
That
was
is funny.
funny.
That's fucking hilarious.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, by the way, I watched Dune 2. I watched Dune 1 on Thursday night
Yeah.
with my son. I watched it before. And then we rewatched Dune 2 last night. I think Dune is so much better than Star Wars. I'm just going to say it.
Oh fuck yeah!
Like, it's fucking. Well, first of all, now, listen.
If you're gonna hit him, just let me know.
No, here's what I'm going to say.
Danny Duck.
Let me expound on that thought.
Yeah.
Star Wars was made in what, 77 or something like that?
Yeah,
78,
78, I think, was the
78?
first one.
Like, I mean, they have all the fucking tricks in the bag right now for this movie. But the movie is beautiful, like, to look at. Like, just looking at it is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's just so fucking good. It's so good.
It's great. And it's based off books.
So do you think
Which-
do you think he ripped off Dune for Star Wars?
No, I don't think so. I think it's
Wait, Dune came
it's
after.
different. It was written before.
Dune was written before Star
Dune
Wars.
was written before Star
Yeah.
Wars. Okay.
So
I
you
mean,
think-
I think the guy who wrote Alien was literally like, I saw Star Wars, and then I just made. They were like, "What was the inspiration?" He's like, "Well, I saw Star Wars." and he literally was like, "Yeah." But fucking Dune's great. The thing that gets me with Star Wars, there's so much lore that I'm too late to the party. Like,
With Star Wars?
yeah, like I'm too late to it. Like,
Yeah.
there's books that fill in gaps that the
can't-
movies didn't,
Yeah,
I can't.
yeah.
didn't make.
it's like an intimidating thing to just jump into.
It
Well,
is.
it's
like
Dune has
Marvel.
23
If you-
books.
If you're gonna, yeah, Dune has 6 books from Frank Herbert, and then
Okay.
Brian Herbert his son wrote a ton of books after, like Tolkien.
Okay.
Tolkien died, and Lord of the Rings was so big that his son like just started writing
You're one of my
books.
favorite 6'4" nerds
And,
I've ever met in my life.
people were just like,
Who are your other two?
"Oh, it's more." Tommy,
Tommy, yeah. Well, this is what I was getting at. So my son, so I'm sitting there, and my son loves Game of Thrones, loves all that shit. He's getting, he's like 6'2", and I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, I can't even imagine. Like, I consider myself a creative person. Like, I do a lot of creative shit.
yeah,
But, like, the idea of like writing an epic, like
Game of Thrones,
Game of Thrones, or
something,
like Dune, you know? I'm like, I don't even know how that would even like. How would you even get there? Tommy just
Like-
looks at me, and goes, I can do it.
Yeah.
He goes, I think I can do it. And I'm
I
like,
could write a Game of Thrones.
I'm like, all right. He's like, I can tell he's really thinking about it. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you and Fitzy should write it together. That would be
we'd
unbelievable.
be like the Homer twins.
yeah,
Call
That'd
it
be-
the Iliad and the Odyssey.
That'd be unbelievable. If you guys wrote like the next thing you know, we're all fucking loaded, but not for
Fantasy
this
epic,
podcast.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got to create your own world, basically. Like
Oh,
Game of Thrones,
100%.
it's like it's all spin. But I think you have to create the world first, and then
Well,
once
how-
you create the world,
How long did it take you to write Avatar?
Yeah,
It was
well,
like-
Avatar doesn't have any lore to it.
Yeah,
I think
but
we
they-
talked about that last time. Like,
Yeah,
it's
but-
just the movies.
But didn't he it took him like 10 years to like write the whole.
I think he was waiting for if it took him 10 years to write that, then he's a garbage writer. You know what I mean? It's just Pocahontas.
Yeah,
But like
yeah.
I think he was waiting. I think he was waiting 10 years for the technology because he's an asshole. Cameron,
James
yeah.
Cameron.
And he's like, we need to wait another 10 years to get the water the way I want to make it. Now dude, I'll tell you this. I went to go see Avatar 3. AMC Premiere Stubs, member, no big deal.
No
But
big deal.
I went there, dude. I was just sitting down. It's like the IMAX
Justin
3D
Laporte.
is completely different from the regular 3D. Like you get like these like really hyper advanced like glasses or whatever. You can't see anything to the right or left. Like your peripherals are cut off.
Yeah.
I sat there for 3 hours. I enjoyed the fuck out of it. I was like, this is awesome, dude. I'm like, do I love Avatar?
So I hated,
Avatar rules,
all right. So I hated the first one, and then I took my daughter and her friend to see the second one, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Like,
Yeah, it was great.
I mean, I had a good time. You know what I mean? Like, it was an enjoyable situation. You
Yeah.
know? I mean, I love going to movies. I'm a fucking movie like.
it's awesome.
When my oldest daughter's home, I'm basically at the movies every week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, whatever's out. I'm
Join the
seeing.
club, dude. We got
Yeah.
Premiere Stubs members. I'm telling
Oh, let's
you.
get in. This is brought to you by AMC Premier Subs.
If you have
Wouldn't be a
stock
bad
in
sponsor.
AMC, you're welcome.
Yeah, we could use a fucking sponsor. Oh, by the way, real quick before we get anywhere else here, April 10th is the fucking comedy event. Now,
Yeah,
listen,
fucking wait.
you got a week from next Friday, basically. You can buy tickets online on tickettailor.com, and you could just look at our Instagram and go to like our bio. It's one of the links, the Ticket Tailor link. Joey Boats is doing his first stand-up like debut, basically.
Yeah, it's gonna be a shit show.
I
but
love it.
It's gonna be fun.
We got Fonz.
Like everybody's like talking about like, oh, Fonz has to go up or whatever. I'm like, I'm doing the same shit Fonz is doing. What the fuck? Everybody's like, oh, it's gonna be crazy. Fonz has
I'm gonna tell you right now.
so much pressure on Fonz. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, I'm literally at the top of the. When you look at the thing, it's
You
like
have
Joey
more pressure,
Boats.
actually.
Dude, all my friends like, you're headlining. I'm like, no, dude, I've never fucking done.
Yeah,
this
I did
before.
that opposite, by the way. I put like, it looks like Jay Martin's
It
opening
looks
for
like
Joey
I'm
Boats.
headline.
I
It's
love
like
it.
the comedic genius, Joey.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Matt Messi did that to me at Knicks one day. He's like, people like, you headline? I'm like, no, dude. I'm like the first up.
Yeah, I'm
people are still
retarded.
getting
I
me
don't
their
know.
seats.
It's all
I'm
gonna
mid-
work itself out.
Yeah.
But anyways, go and buy tickets. If you want to support this show, you should buy tickets to this event. So if you're like, and what I'm saying by that is like, first of all, I know there's a ton of people that listen to the show that we've never met, right? Because every once in a while I'll meet one of them, and they're like you met a guy bartending at the where was it?
Oh, and the American Bill.
American Beer Hall. I was like, holy shit! Like you, like
Big
so.
fan.
By the way, we are. I mean, Joe will attest. I mean, the most normal ass fucking dudes of all time. So like, come to the event, buy a ticket for you and your girl, or whatever. And or if you're gay, bring a guy.
Yeah,
and
bring a
I'll
guy.
tell you right now,
Bring two for me. One for me.
bring one for Joe. And then I'll tell you right now, like we're just gonna hang out. Then we'll be at the members bar afterwards. We'll all shoot the shit. It's a fucking great time.
Great hang.
The whole thing about pulling the cork 4 years later is that it's a community of people who are like retarded, like Joe says.
Yeah, it's
Like,
an
we have a community of
ecosystem
retards. Yeah, exactly.
Whack back.
And comedy is a weird thing because comedy, even if it's bad, it's good. Like you're gonna have a fun time. Like you have guys on the list that are guaranteed to be good.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, like Noonan and
Well, he's not there, but
Noonan.
Jay
Oh,
Martin.
no, no,
Jay
yeah,
Martin.
yeah,
Yeah.
Jay Martin or whatever. And then you have guys like me that are most likely gonna suck, but it's still gonna be funny.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like-
Dude, it's a fucking fun ass night. You can bring your own food. I can't wait to see Jay Martin. Now, has Jay Martin responded to one text that you sent him
Zero.
about like coming on the show? No.
No.
Is Jay Martin on the bill next year? Debatable. We'll see if I like Jay Martin in person. I'm sure he's a great guy.
Will he get paid for the show?
Will he get paid for the
I don't
show?
know. I don't know.
Debatable.
It depends if he answers the text.
Yeah, exactly. But you can bring your own food in, dude. It's a fucking awesome time. So if you're out there listening to the show and you want to support it, you should go to the show. Like that's what I would say. You know what I mean?
$40 for a
now,
barrel of laughs.
I did a video today. We get the golf tournament coming up. I haven't even released any of that. It's May 22nd. Joe, you'll be playing it, obviously, if you're around. People are always like, it's always sold out. Like, how do I get in? You're going to have a lot. Inevitably, one group always drops to 3 groups, right? That happened to us last year. You want to get a fucking leg up on the competition for getting into this tournament?
Come to the show.
Come to the show. That's what I would say. You know
And
what I
wear
mean?
your golf stuff. I want to
Oh,
see what
by
you
the
look
way,
like.
last year, I got to say this right now. Last year, we played in a golf tournament. I think it was me, Fitzy, Danny, and Bobby C, right?
Yep.
My friend Jill's tournament. And then she was like, well, you play music afterwards. And you guys left because I'm like, you can go, whatever. You're like, oh, I'll stay to listen to you. I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Like, why? I wouldn't stay. I was the most uncomfortable I've ever been playing music in my life. First of all, it's in my town with all these people that my kids go to high school with. Nobody's listening. Like,
Yeah.
dude, like, nobody's listening. I'm just sitting there going through the motions, playing Tom Petty, and like thinking about various ways I could hang myself from the top of the like of the rafters of Mount Hood. You know what I mean? Just like, how can I kill myself?
Yeah.
So, but she gave us the foursome. She's like, if you will play, I'll give you the foursome. And I was like, of course I'll play. She's a friend of mine, like one of my good friends. I'm like, I'll do whatever you need me to do. But I text her today because I'm like, I'm buying a foursome because I'm not taking a chance that she might ask me to play this thing again.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm buying a foursome. That said, I thought about this a lot, especially with the Maggie's mom passing away. The time we have here is like short. Support the fucking people around you. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Like, now listen, if people are doing some shit that's not good, I'm not saying like support everybody, but I'm saying like, you got a friend out there that's creating some shit. Like, and I'm not out here begging for likes. I'm just saying me personally. Like, I'm like, I got to support whatever my friends are doing. Whether they're running a golf tournament, they're doing this, they're doing that. Like, I got to support them because, like, you need it. You know what I mean? Like, those people need it. I mean, you have it all the time, Dave, with like stuff with the IA or whatever. It's like, dude, community was like, especially in a day and age where we're all split up by fucking, you know, the internet and all this shit. You all hang out together and all of a sudden, like, all those problems seem to like just dissipate, you know?
Yeah, well, I was seeing the same thing. I just saw some clip of Fab was talking about it. He's like, it blows my mind that like my friends will scroll past my posts and just not like them. Like, not that like you're fiending for likes or anything.
No.
But it's like you can't even like. I just don't get it. Like the guys that are part of you guys is the ecosystem of retard. Shout out. Like they share shit and stuff, and I'm like, well, that helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that helps. You know what I mean? Like
Shows you give a
Well,
fuck.
it doesn't just help. It also, like, honestly, what happens is because they share it, the algorithm picks it up more and you get
Yeah.
more exposure.
like that's how it works.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I appreciate any texts I get, but and like, great, but it's like, okay, thanks. Like that doesn't, it doesn't help.
Do
me
it in the
at all.
public's eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
And at the very least, don't like try to tear down anyone. You know what I mean? Someone that's putting themselves out there. Like
yeah, like posting my video
Danny-
and then be women.
Danny recently posted something about he would rather take a shit on Facebook Live than be out at a protest on a Saturday afternoon.
By the way, not picking a side when you
Not
did that
picking a
post.
side, basically just making a fucking
Statement.
funny post.
Yeah.
In borderline political, but not really. Just making a funny fucking post.
Yeah, I didn't say what protest.
Nope.
I just
Just saying, I would rather spend my Saturday doing anything else.
yesterday was a no kings.
No kings, right.
Yeah.
So-
But it would also do with like storming the Capitol. You know what I mean? Like,
100%.
it's just
Either one,
Don't
you're
be a
not
fucking
doing
magoo.
because
yeah, if you're a protester, you're a fucking loser. Sorry,
Yeah.
you have nothing else to do.
I could
Absolutely.
agree with you more.
But
you-
go on, Fitz.
so this lady who is not Danny's friend,
yeah,
not a friend of a friend, gets in there and says,
I didn't know my shit was public.
yeah, so Danny's Facebook is public.
Yeah.
So anyone can find it. So this lady freaked the fuck out on Danny and said, you're a fucking loser. That's why you won't go out and protest.
She called me a dump.
You fucking
Yeah, you gotta do a
dump.
dump.
You dump, you MAGA freak. Danny couldn't be further
Yeah.
from a MAGA freak if he wanted to be.
I think it's hilarious
The-
that people have loved me and you have totally fucked Danny because people like can smell the Republican on me and you.
This-
and then
lady-
they're like, Danny's definitely a fucking MAGA freak.
Before she said anything, she probably listened to us on fucking pulling the cork and was like, "This kid's a MAGA freak."
yeah.
Wait till you hear Danny's response. He absolutely
It was-
buried this fucking
read it.
freak.
It's unreal.
So her name is Jean Debbie. I hope
Jean
I hope you're listening.
Gene.
Jean Debbie found my post and she goes, and it was exactly what you said. And she writes, and the only reason I saw it is because my neighbor said Danny's the furthest thing from a MAGA freak or whatever.
yeah.
It's the only reason I seen it. And she goes, yeah, because you're a lazy piece of shit. You are a dump, you jealous MAGA freak.
I kind of like Gene Debbie. What a fucking, what a beast.
How disappointed would you be if it was Jean Debbie
I know.
Yeah,
and
that's gonna be
she's
bad.
and she's Haitian?
Yeah.
French.
Jean
Jean
Debbie.
Debbie.
Jean Debbie.
So I go, hey, Gene, no idea who the fuck you are, but clearly you don't know me. Take your Alice Cooper makeup and beaver teeth and piss up a rope, you fucking parade float.
Parade float.
That's unbelievable.
And then people just started commenting, like, yo, Rosie O'Donnell's coming at your neck. And then shout out to Ryan Mulhern. By the way, you want to talk about a guy that fucking supports the cause.
Ryan Mulhern. Check out Lynn Eats. Is that what his
Lane
it
Eats,
is?
North Shore Dining.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking great guy.
Yeah.
He goes, just remember, she's not single. She's just picky. And he just sent a picture of her face, and she's just gross.
Ryan Mulhern kills me. He cracks me up.
Yeah, dude, we've been battling the left lately, dude.
Listen,
I
it's a
think
tough it's a tough paper, but we got to do it. You know?
I'll say this because I'm not. You guys know me, and I'm pretty sure everybody listens. Like, I'm not like far right, but you can't even talk to some people these days. Like, and I think what it is we live in like a really blue state. So I think how obnoxious and they're just completely incapable of tolerating anybody else's opinions. But I think
Yeah.
if you went to a red state, that would be the right. And the left would be like people who were like on the left in a red state.
Well,
would
and
be,
then
like,
we'd
kind of,
probably-
like normal. You know
then
what I
we'd
mean?
probably be like, oh man, this is swung a little too hard for
Yeah,
me. You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
because I
like-
would say actually, I'm definitely right leaning, but I'm definitely more independent. Like,
Yeah, I'm independent.
I'm independent. Like
Yeah.
I don't like women should be able to get abortions. You know what I mean? Like specifically, if I impregnate them, they should definitely be able to get them.
Yeah,
You know, behind my wife's back. Like you know what I mean? Like shit like that, I'm down for. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like specifically, I'm just all in on abortions.
Yeah.
That's actually my big one thing that I'm on.
I love it.
I love like seeing them, reading about them. I like actually like give me like a fucking somebody just vacuum clean
need
it
a
out.
highlight
Like
tape
yeah,
of
like
them, yeah.
get the uterus cleaned out.
Yeah.
That's like my
It's
favorite
all
thing.
going to make burgers at McDonald's anyways.
Exactly. Yeah. And how do you think we get the biatch? You know what I mean? Like the big arch. You know what I mean? That's how we get it.
The big arch.
I'm so
but-
like not political. I couldn't even. Like,
You are, dude. I would actually say you're like like what do they call when somebody doesn't have sex at all? Like they're like a
Celibate.
Atheist.
No, like not atheist. They're like sex whatever it is. Like
Abstinent?
no, it's not
Celibate?
absent. It's like when they're not attracted to
fucking
anything.
nerd.
Oh,
Asexual?
like
Asexual.
Yeah.
Danny's like apolitical. I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and,
Well, that's a
and
word.
Danny's
Apolitical
basically,
is-
Danny's basically trans.
That's
Yeah.
me. That's me. I am Gene.
Jean
Yeah.
Jean Deby.
But I literally like I have to question myself whenever I say red,
That's
blue,
good.
left or right.
Yeah.
I honestly forget half the fucking time.
Well, I'm just gonna bring this up in the pod, dude. There's like this. I was taking heat from the left all last week, dude. But fucking some girl that I know like pretty like kind of well. I haven't talked to her in a few years, or whatever. But like she's done work for me in the past. But I hit her up and I'm like, hey, I'm trying to do this album cover. Like she does like design work or whatever. And I'm like, hey, do you want to design the album cover? I try to reach out via DM. She's like, sorry, but we're not like personally or something aligned. Best of luck. And I was like, fuck you.
What?
I was
See, like that's crazy.
like, fuck you. First
Yeah.
of all, I was going to give you like $500 to do 2 hours of work. And
Yeah.
so I literally I was like, okay, all right, I'll just use AI then. Fuck you. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah,
that,
by the way.
You know that thing that's killing your entire career and
Yeah,
making
exactly.
your degree fucking useless? It's like,
Yeah.
and it's just one of those things where I'm like, I'm not even like far right. I don't get it. Like if you just don't capitulate to the mob, you're like the enemy. I think the problem is like the propaganda towards the left is like, oh, they're like dummies and pussies and whatever. But the propaganda towards the right are like they're like evil and villainous.
Yes.
So it's like if they see you, that you're on the right, like you're like a bad person.
Yes,
And
exactly.
I'm
Nazi-
like this, like
a
yeah,
Nazi and a
Nazi. I'm
fascist.
like
Yeah.
this is crazy, dude.
Did you hear Vince Vaughn on Theo?
Yeah, it was great.
He was great.
Come on, baby. Yeah.
dude. By the way, I was like saying to my neighbor was over here the other night, Ryan Hearn, one of the best people in the world. And I was like, dude, I'm like, I will say, like, I don't really think about getting older much. Like, I don't. It doesn't bother me at all. Like, I think it's just part of life. Like, you're to be okay with the fact that whatever. Next year I'll be 50. But I was like, I felt old listening to that podcast because Vince sounds old,
Yeah.
and he goes, yeah, but he is not that old. He's 55. And I'm like, yeah, he sounds old. He's like, dude, Vince Vaughn smoked cigarettes. Like, John Mellencamp used to wake up in the middle of the night to smoke cigarettes. He's like,
Yeah.
I think Vince Vaughn smokes in his sleep. Like, dude, that's why his voice sounds like that. He's like, he smoked, like, he was like a 2 to 3 pack a day fucking smoker.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
Good for him.
Yeah.
On that note, I'm pretty sure I swallowed a Zin in my sleep the other night.
Did you?
Yeah,
That's
Do
good for you.
When you're drinking, do you go to bed with one in?
Yeah.
If you don't notice it,
What do you think? I'm gay?
Of course,
Of course I fucking go to bed with a Zin in my
Throw
mouth.
them in there.
So I woke up the next morning and I'm like, where'd that go? And I couldn't find it on my pillow, like stuck to my pillow or
Yeah.
anything. So I might have gutted that one.
Well, what is it? They say you swallow like a spider in your sleep every like 30 minutes. Every alcoholic swallowed like at least 2 dips. Like
Yeah.
Dips.
yeah, or sins or
The
whatever.
best was like I'll get every now and again. You stop breathing when you're sleeping. I was hammered. I was like, that makes sense. Because I always think I have
Yeah.
sleep apnea.
Yeah.
It only happens when I'm hammered.
Yeah.
So that's good to know.
So I
Well,
have,
I mean, if you die, like, here's my thing. If I die, like, in my sleep or something, like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to know.
Sick.
So, like,
Yeah, you're not gonna wake up.
yeah. So fuck them.
awesome.
And I got a life insurance policy. Fuck them.
Yeah.
so I have sleep apnea and I wear the mask, right? But every once in a while I'll be hammered. and I hit-
Has it gotten better though because you got in shape?
It's gotten way better. So now if I'm
Very
hammered sometimes,
painful for
I
you.
won't
just
put it on?
fucking fall. Well, I hit the pillow and I'm out, so I don't even put it on. And I also grind my teeth. So
Me
I
too.
have a fucking
Jesus Christ,
a
what's wrong
mouth.
with you?
So I have a mouth guard, right? Dude, it's a miracle I ever get laid because I have to put this mask on and this mouth guard in, and then I
Yeah.
get this lisp because I can't talk.
What's
But
up, Melissa?
but
You got a nebulizer?
no, I
My
don't know,
sister
I
used
don't
to
know
have
what
a
that is, and I'm
nebulizer.
going to take it as aggression.
No, nebulizer is like this machine that like it comes with a mask and it's just like you can hear it like.
No,
but
no.
yeah, when my sister used to sleep, she has to use a nebulizer.
Mine-
Used to have to use. a
Mine's
nebulizer.
quiet. So, but if I have the mouth guard in, it pockets that Zin, so I'm not going to swallow it. The other night, I fell asleep drunk, and I'm pretty sure I swallowed the Zin.
I mean, hey, listen.
It's definitely in the toilet
fine.
now.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Yeah, you're live right now.
Yeah.
You look good at me.
Yeah.
Joe, you gonna rap for us?
Yeah, I got some.
All right, hold on. Let's throw on the cans, as Justin Lepore would say. Huh? What?
Oh, yeah.
How are ya?
Josh.
All right, hold on. Can everybody hear? Because I can't hear.
I can hear.
I can.
I can hear.
Can you
very
turn me
loud.
down a scooch?
Yeah.
Same.
Siblings. Check 1. Check 2. I'd like to apologize for the listener base right now. I am very tired. Normally, I'm more,
Dude,
you
you're,
know,
you're firing on all cylinders.
upbeat. I know, dude. That's actually that's just what I wanted to hear.
You're doing
Just
fine.
wanted a little plug. All right, I can't hear, but whatever. Fine. All right.
So it goes in around like the 24-second mark.
Yeah.
So, but you can let it run. We can talk in the meantime.
Yeah.
Anybody have anything they want to?
Well, I like that you're growing out your hair. I would say that.
Yeah, the hair's looking good. I went to Turkey over the weekend and fixed a couple things. If I went over to Turkey, I kind of want to just spend like a retro check and just get like a new BBL and like fucking everything. You know what I mean?
Stop wearing a thong.
Yeah, like a
Veneers and
kid.
everything.
You know what I mean? Buy a kid while you're there. Like, whatever. Like, you can do whatever you want there.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's awesome. You can record podcasts on it.
All right, yo. Should be coming in pretty soon. Yo. 5:35. Yo. It's been a minute since I picked up a pen. I gave it up, but now I'm fucked cause I'm addicted again. It's been a while since I wrote about life. I've been killing it. I got stock in Procter & Gamble. It's paying dividends. The other day I found a $20 bill and spent it on a ticket in an attempt to win a mill. I didn't, but fuck it. I went and won 100. I copped a tin of Zin and bought a homeless man a muffin. It's blueberry, he wanted corn. I'm like, you living on the sidewalk, you wanted more? But it's whatever. I hopped up in my Honda and whipped off. I'm pissed off, then I went and ventured to TikTok. Amazing, I got 400 notifications. I guess some liberal chick just went and called me a rapist. I'm like, wait and stop, hold on. If you're getting cold, let me get my coat on. So bounce with the kid, you're offended by a vid that I did and posted that was mostly innocent, and I'm sorry. But it's obviously innocuous. See, I never thought the problem would be your own perception. What a misdirection by me. We're finally entering the bed of your psyche. So open up, it's time for you to be growing up. You're old enough to get it, don't forget it when you're shown the rough cut. I know it's fucked up, I know it's strange. Hey, that's my 2 cents. Keep the change, meet a maid, circling, work until the fee is paid. Peter paid Paul to get even in, to keep the faith. Either way, I'm leaving. Lead the way to holy fans. I'ma pay for feet, waste a week away on OnlyFans. Only man standing, so Dakota fanning. Been on fire, I can lie when I'm standing. Handsome.
You literally put a smile on my face.
That was fucking awesome, dude. Awesome.
You just put a smile on my face.
That was
That's
fucking
what you
awesome.
do.
The hair's gonna be crazy.
Shout out
that
to
was
Turkey.
great.
Yeah.
All right, let's play something for the new album.
Sure.
I don't know how this is gonna work, so we'll find out.
We'll find out.
But let's see if this works.
So the song I sent is called
This ain't gonna work. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves for 1 second.
Sure. So the song we're about to play is Plight of the Runaway. It's the 3rd track off the much anticipated album, Mongolian Cashmere, available on all plats on April 1st, April Fool's Day. Dude, I was going to just release it on Monday, like tomorrow, and then I'm looking at the calendar and I saw April Fool's Day. It was
a no-brainer.
Wednesday. I'm like, that's just
Honestly, it
God's.
is.
That's
No-brainer.
God's plan. Yeah.
So I saw Fonz posted somehow that he saw that it was being uploaded.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
yeah. Oh,
'Cause
I
I
put that on
follow-
my
he
story. Yeah. I put it on my
Oh,
story.
so that's
yeah.
where he saw it. So I saw it last night and I was like, fuck yes. I went to
Yeah.
get my fucking earbuds.
Well, I knew Fonz had the most pressure on him going into the comedy show because he was doing
Yeah.
comedy for the first time. So I was like, yeah, dude, like you can go ahead and post my album reveal.
Of course you can.
Me and Fonz were talking about that the other day, and he was like, "Well, just start rapping if things go south." And I'm like, "Dude, I don't want to bomb twice."
I tell you right now, I mean, listen.
Dude,
I
there'd be
don't-
nothing worse than not getting any laughs and then just impromptu starting to rap.
Everybody from the
I don't
313.
think my favorite thing
Fuck
that like
this
ever
shit.
happened.
Oh, dude, if I bombed twice,
Like when
would be
Danny
crazy.
did, like I think that also, obviously Al, who you know, who's been on the podcast a bunch of times. I think we have the exact same taste. We all kind of have the same taste in comedy.
yeah.
Like I love uncomfortable moments.
Yeah.
When Danny was doing Asian impressions at Kowloon, bent over, and all the people are like ready to kill him. Me and Al would howl. We couldn't stop laughing. Like it was like the funniest thing I've ever seen. So I'm like, just give me Like, give me that. You
And
know what I mean?
they did not find it funny.
You know what
They
another
didn't
one?
like it?
No.
No.
What the
Crowd
fuck?
did.
That's
Dude,
why it was funny.
That
that's what makes it
cameraman
funny.
looked like he would break you in two.
Yeah.
He didn't look happy.
Well,
either.
he got me some nice pictures for the gram.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Another one which was great was at the IA when Fonz did tequila on karaoke.
Yeah.
Because it was so awkwardly uncomfortable because everyone's waiting for something and he's just standing there until it says tequila, and he
Tequila,
does a
yeah.
shot.
I'm
fucking
gonna tell you
loved
right
it.
now. We give Fonz a lot of shit, obviously, like lovingly. I fucking love Fonz, and I'll say this: I went and worked out with Mohan on Saturday morning. Mohan's like, I'm basically coming to the comedy show just to see Fonz.
Yeah,
Like-
I don't think
like,
I've ever met Fonz, but he seems like the man, dude.
He is the man, dude. He's the fucking.
I've talked to him obviously like on the Instagram side. I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever met him.
He's the nicest person
Yeah,
you
he
could ever
seems
meet.
like it,
Like
yeah.
he's a dude, and you know
He's a
what?
good egg.
He also gets it. Like
Logic.
Yeah.
yeah, he's a logic. It's
like a quail egg.
Yeah, yeah, ostrich egg.
Oh, that's what I meant.
He quail egg small. He
Fucking
gets like he was
birds.
like totally like when we did the golf thing last year. Like I didn't know like he wasn't good really, but I'm like I think I can beat him.
Yeah.
And we got out there. and I'm like, this is my. Has he ever played golf before? Like, I'm not sure that he's ever played golf before. You know what I mean?
The confidence was crazy.
But he's down for like. Fonz is a great man. By the way, I wouldn't be surprised if Fonz surprises you with his stand up.
I think he's gonna be great.
I think
I think
he's
he's
gonna,
gonna be
he's gonna do well. The funniest thing was when you guys had Al on, and Al told that story that Fonz contacted him about like dieting tips. It's so funny to be so fat that you're not going to people that are actually in shape. Like you're just going to people that
Other
are
fat
like
people?
other slightly less fat. But like, not that Al's fat. I'm just saying like
Yeah. Well, he is fat.
Yeah, you
we
just-
all. Yeah, everybody except for you. You're 7% body fat.
7% dog.
no big deal.
Yeah,
No big deal. Not even
like
a huge
some
deal.
people need the success lift, some people don't. You know.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm so glad I cut a deal with Danny before this game for like half the winnings because we're playing each other in your pool.
Pool, yeah.
And UConn is getting fucking dog walked like through this
dude.
fucking game.
Duke looks like they might cover.
Yeah, you think so, Doc?
15-point game.
So,
right
so
now.
here's the thing, though, right?
Yeah.
I think we just let it roll for the Masters. What do you think?
We take everything and put it on a
Yeah.
golfer. I'm totally in on that.
What are the
So
odds for
it's-
Tiger?
They were
Those
plus
drop?
15,000, I think, the other day.
Yeah.
Imagine that would be the most Tiger thing ever. Is he comes back, plays the Masters, and wins it.
And wins it. It would be
Like-
crazy. Well, now he has to.
Why is he never went to Turkey? Like his mugshots are the worst.
That's what I'm saying. He's got enough money. I think some people. Well, I don't think hair matters when you have that much money. Like, who
yeah,
gives a
but
shit?
if you're gonna continuously get arrested,
Dude, you know what's such a bummer?
you
I have to
kind of
say
want to
this.
look all right for
yeah,
the mug.
yeah, exactly. At least have a good.
I
Tiger,
have to
take
say
your hat
this.
off. We're taking a picture. He's like, fuck again.
I love Tiger Woods. I like just watching him play golf was amazing.
Yeah.
And the other night he played on TGL, and I watched TGL, which I never watched, which is the indoor golf thing. And he was just like cool as fuck to see him out there hitting fucking stingers, like doing his thing. And he looked great. And like the next thing is like rolls his fucking car. I'm like, dude, come on.
Yeah, like what
Like,
the fuck, man?
Come on, pull
I,
it
you-
I
out.
think
if
he's
you
the
were that
best
cop-
case study in professional sports.
If you were that cop, right?
Drive him home.
Well, yeah, what would you do?
Drive him home.
Well,
dude.
did he total the car?
It sucks
Yeah, I
because
mean, the car was like on its side.
Dude, when he crashes, dude. Like,
it sucks because they all have body cams now.
Yeah.
So there's nothing they can really do.
Exactly.
But if this was like back in the 80s
Oh,
and you
he's
find Tiger
all
Woods
set.
and you're like, oh man, I'm going to drop you off and we'll
Well,
just say
here's the other.
your
He
car
probably
got
said-
stolen.
He probably says
Fucking
to you,
moose
like,
got
he
across
probably
the
says
street
to
or
you, dude,
something.
you guys drop me off at my house. I'll give you 25 grand. Like, cash.
Make it
And-
50.
by the way, easy decision.
I'll sign a ball.
The guy who arrested, like, listen, now I'm a huge earlier Bruce Springsteen songwriting fan. The song that he wrote about Minneapolis is potentially one of the worst songs that's ever been written. I'm not saying that because it's like a liberal agenda thing. It's just a
Gene
horribly
loves
written
it.
song.
Was it-
He's like, ice, get out. Like it's so on the nose.
oh, I
like-
thought it was going to be about daycares.
Dude, you know,
Oh yeah, I wish. Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what's
He's like
getting like
Somali
that?
daycares. He's like, we're paying too much.
Yeah, he's like a fake warehouse.
Where are the
worker. I
workers?
thought-
Yeah.
I never.
Where
did you-
are the kids?
He got, but he got ripped for DUI in like a state park, like in New Jersey. And I'm like, dude, you can't be arrested the boss in New
Yeah,
Jersey.
yeah.
And he, by the way, he was like barely over. Like it was like he had like 6 beers. I'm like, if you are the guy who arrests the boss, everybody's gonna hate you.
Yeah.
It shows you're a fucking loser. You know what I mean? Like,
Super cop.
but you know what? It not the worst point that you're making. Where they all have the body cams now, so it's like you're in a tough spot. Like,
Yeah, there's nothing you can
it's
really
recorded.
do.
You know what I mean? So it's like it is what it is. All right, let's play Joe's song. I can't listen to it because my headphones don't work because this podcast stinks. There we go. We'll play like a minute of it. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's just another plight of the runaway. I don't really mind what these other motherfuckers say. Y'all can stay preaching while I remain reaching. Y'all supply the beef while I provide the seasoning. Your ears can't hear what your eyes don't show, and you really can't fear what your mind don't know. So I'ma keep moving on and on. Yeah, I'ma keep moving on and on. They don't hear me though. It's just another night in paradise. You have no idea what I'd sacrifice to have a pint. I got all these fears floating around like a satellite. I kinda wanna have a bite, but I ain't have an appetite, so I'ma keep moving. Y'all stay chasing. I'ma keep it cool like a California raisin. Pruned up, used up, shopping at a Goodwill. I'd often run away when I probably should've stood still, but in a way the game don't change. Everything stays the same shit, different day, every way. Runners say I'm hopscotch walking, just copped another Walkman radio, and I'm taking you straight away out of Boston. Comment on the 5th stop. Lost one of my AirPods and I'm pissed off. There's a bum by the door, some fucking gum on the floor. Who chick who must be a whore who's sitting next to me? It's Hepsi or law. I guess it's just another plight of the runaway. I don't really mind what these other motherfuckers say. Y'all can stay preaching while I remain reaching. Y'all supply the beef while I provide the seasoning. Your ears can't hear what your eyes don't show, and you really can't fear what your mind don't know. So I'ma keep moving on and on. Yeah, I'ma keep moving on and on. They don't hear me though. It's doors open and doors close. Of course, snow flows on the floor like it's Morse code. It starts and dashes, the cars are passing and blue lights flashing up on the dash of a drunkard who had too much action up on the jets. He made a couple bets and split to the liquor store when he should've took a lift instead. And now he's coughed up in the back of a cruiser instead of being fucked up in the back of an Uber. It's the dichotomy of life. Split decisions can slice so precise like some butter that's hovered under a knife in the kitchen like degenerate cutlery. They tell you quit your bitching like a feminine fuckery. It's gonna be the bane of my existence, full of pain and resistance. If this ends with me being dead in 7 conditions, then understand I never proved my thesis that I could make it whole if I just pick up the pieces. Oh geez, I guess it's just another plight of the runaway. I don't really mind what these other motherfuckers say.
The first verse on that is possibly the worst verse on the album. It really is. Like I wrote it and I'm like, I'll never use this, and then I just needed a second verse is good. The first verse, I'm like, oh,
That's
whatever.
a deep song, though.
The second verse is. The first one, I think I said I'm hopscotch walking. That's not even a fucking thing.
It is.
It is?
Yeah, I
All
love
right,
it.
we'll take it. Thank
Dude,
you, brother.
that's a deep song. That's like you're thinking about life on another level that a lot of people don't think about life on.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Like people who watch
fucking-
CSI.
I love
Friday
it.
night.
Yeah, yeah.
Those people.
I don't get
Ryan
it.
Reynolds fans.
Ryan Reynolds.
By the way, real quick, we got to do sponsors. Bellas, go ahead, Eddie.
Bella's 1211 Osgood Street. Listen, we're in the middle of it right now. Beef Madness.
Yep.
Pretty sure they had a runaway win today.
Yeah, against 110.
Yep. So yeah, we got to keep voting for them. Make sure they get that title back. Harry and Sandra, the whole gang up there, bellasna.com. You know it stands for North Andover Not Narcotics Anonymous. Let's get them the title.
Yeah, we were there yesterday. Me and Fitzy and Mohan.
So jealous.
Mohan did the professor.
So jealous.
He crushed
their beef
it.
is so
I think
good,
I'm
dude.
going there Tuesday with my buddy Sully because he swears he can beat that time.
I love,
Yeah.
by the way, you know how like people talk about how cunty the Fitzy is on text?
Yeah.
He's almost more. Think about how you would perceive it if you weren't friends with him already. So like, he puts up the Bellas video, which did great. And some guy's like, can't wait, I'm going there tomorrow. And Fitzy just writes back like, they're closed Sundays and Mondays.
That was Sully.
was
That was Sully.
I love it. He's like, fuck you, buddy. Like
He's like, yeah, bud. How about Tuesday then?
See, I thought I was being very helpful.
You were being helpful. I just
Next
thought it
time,
was-
just throw a smiley face
laughed.
or something.
I laughed because it's like most
I'm not
people-
going to fucking cater to these babies.
I agree with you. Yeah. Listen, the beef I had yesterday was unbelievable.
Mine
They're
was
the
great.
best. Ben Franklin Print Company. I'm wearing the hoodie right now. You're wearing one.
Yep.
I think we get a lodge there, Joe. So when you leave, I'm gonna get you a hoodie.
I'll take it.
Goddamn right you will.
Look,
yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you right now,
That hoodie, I have the one that you're wearing right now. It's like my favorite sweatshirt right now.
dude, the quality is unbelievable. Like,
It's so comfortable.
basically, like it's a revolving situation of like who's wearing this hoodie, either me or Tommy. You know what I mean? Because it depends on when it comes out of the wash and who gets their hands on it first.
Yeah.
Ben Franklin Print Company, 10% off your Corca. They do a great job. They fucking hooked us up. They're gonna do this shit for the golf tournament again. They're awesome. Success Lift. I was at the gym yesterday with Mohan in the morning. Did I almost puke in the parking lot afterwards because I was hungover? Yes, that did happen.
Still
that
made
said,
it. Still made it.
Still made it to the gym. Still pay my dues. I love Panuzzo. He's one of my good friends. So one of my best friends, I would say, from college. But I'm so sick of influencers like talking about their working out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's his job. And by the way, but I think he actually has a good way of doing it where he's like, you know, like you can also live your life and fucking do this. Like it doesn't have to be mutually, the two things aren't mutually exclusive.
Yeah, he's meeting you halfway.
He's meeting you halfway, but it's like, dude, it's like some of these guys where it's like, yeah, well, who's that guy? The fucking guy, Gary. It's not Huberman, but it's one of those guys. He's
Gary
like,
Vaynerchuk?
no, but
Gary Busey?
he's a real fucking classic too. When Theo Vaughn did his bit on Gary Vaynerchuk, he's like, fuck that guy. And he's he's got like people on their fucking front lawn selling their silverware.
Yeah.
Like it's true. But like that guy, Gary, Breckerman, that's what his name is, right? Or whatever, Breckerman. He's like, you got to cut out alcohol. And that's the biggest lever we have. I'm like, listen, certain people aren't going to drink anymore. I get it. That said, like, it's a tough lead. You know what I mean? To be there to be like,
You know all that fun you were having?
yeah.
That's
No
like
more of that for you.
That's why when I quit, it was just like, hey, you know the only thing that doesn't make you depressed? It's like, well, now you got to quit that. It's like, oh, great. Awesome.
Sick. Yeah. Anyways, check out the Success Lift. Everybody's doing great on it. So the album comes out on April 1st.
Yeah, April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day.
It could be an April Fool's
And then it'll be
trick.
another probably like podcast run for you. Starting here.
Hopefully, yeah.
And then,
Hopefully find some. I was supposed to go on another one recently, and the guy just stopped answering me. It was supposed to be like a drug type of podcast. Where it was like
like a sober one?
sobrieties. Yeah,
Yeah,
he probably relapsed, to be honest with you. Shout out. Actually, I don't give a fuck. He never answered me back. Fuck him. Yeah, we had a date and everything, and I was like, the week leading up, I'm like, hey, I just never answered. And never saw the message either. Or either that or they're liberal, and I got crushed. We
gotta talk about this. So I didn't
Yeah.
record it. I should have. Because I kind of forgot about it. But so basically, obviously you do a lot of Instagram like posts and shit.
Yeah, like,
And they're just like funny shit. And you did one where you were like talking about how you're gonna go undercover lib
yeah.
to basically to like so that like chicks will date you basically.
Yeah, which is like true. Every fucking girl on online now is like, if you voted for Trump, don't even fucking try. Like, you can't even expose that you may not be aligned on the far left, or else you're not getting dates. It's crazy. But it was a joke video, right?
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And I dumped it on TikTok, like just because I don't use TikTok. I just dump videos on there. And I checked back like 3 days later, it had like 5,000 likes. Like, it went like kind of viral. Every comment was positive with people that got it.
Yeah.
There were a few people that are like, that's why I don't date libs. I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll take it. You know, whatever. But like, it was all positive. And then a friend of mine hit me up and sent me a video that I don't really talk to often. And I was like, yo, man, I think you got hacked. And he's like, no. He's like, this chick's like talking shit. So I opened the video and I had the most fun I've had in a day in a long time.
Dude, when you said that to us, first of all, what's amazing is
Spit up
it's
his
some
voice.
ultra liberal like woman who has like 700,000 followers on all platforms. Like,
She is toxic left, by the way. Not like just left wing, like toxic left, angry, mean, just
Buzz
she posted,
cut.
Yeah, she posted a video the other day. It was like a bunch
Subaru.
of kids at like on the beach, like enjoying themselves, and some guy was going around asking them political questions, and they were just making jokes like back or whatever. And she's like, "Oh, I wish I was that stupid where I didn't care what was going on." And it's like, what is your message? You just want people to be miserable? Like,
That's
all
exactly
the
what it
time?
is.
Like, it's like in all the
she's probably
comments.
not even gay.
So mean. Yeah, so mean. Very mean. I'm not that ugly, but like, I didn't mind it. But like, the irony in all this is like, she references like Andrew Tate and all these different people. It's like, you're the Andrew Tate of the left. Like, how can you say that they're causing anger? Like, every one of your comments are angry, vile, like just
Your whole point is to get people riled up. Like, so she fast forwarded you to 2X.
Yeah.
So you can't get you don't get any of like the nuance of the bit.
Yeah.
It was
basically, you know what I
clearly
mean?
satire.
It was clearly satire.
That was surprised she left in the part about me making fun of myself and saying I'm like ugly and shit.
Yeah.
Like that was, I was like, okay, well at least you left that in. Like, so then, and then nobody still nobody got it.
Yeah. Like, but I'm like, I mean, that woman is just a whore.
Angry, just fucking mean.
And
to
a
be honest
whore
with you.
in general. I know that for a fact. I know people know her.
Yeah.
She has fucked a lot of guys. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that she parades as a lesbian, but she has fucked a lot of guys.
And
She
I
gets
know
DMs.
people, I know accounts on the right that are like that, which are
yeah,
just
just as bad.
yeah, are just supposed to be, are just mean though. Like I know right wing accounts and like left wing accounts. I know those accounts that are like kind of like trying to make a point or something. Like she is just capitalizing on people's anger and
Yeah.
like loneliness and depravity. It's crazy.
Dude, it's actually like fucking the worst type of person. It's like just you like weaponizing that shit just to get likes. So she makes her like 400 grand a year.
Yeah, it's
You know
crazy.
what I mean?
And there's no way you'd be surprised. These people don't make as much money as you think they do.
And they
No,
just put
they
themselves
don't.
out there like that.
They
just
don't.
Because.
Yeah, like who's like? It's not like people are paying her to promote products or anything. Like nobody wants there to be associated with that.
Yeah,
fucking
you're probably
chick.
right.
You know what I mean? Like she just has a lot of followers. It's
By the
worth
way,
nothing.
Danny's so active on Facebook, which I love. I
love
Maggie's
holding
like
down
Maggie always is like, do you see Danny's post on Facebook? Danny is like, I'm sure like when they're in like the board meetings at Meta and they're like,
All right, so Danny's
we're
posting
going
again.
No,
Yeah.
like, I'm sure like I feel like Mark Zuckerberg's like, they're like, dude, we're losing engagement. And he's like, Danny Gillis just posted again. Okay. He's posted 4 times today. Like Danny Gillis is like
That's a slow day.
he's
dude.
like Zuck's boy. You know what I mean? Like he's like, oh, I need this.
I
fucking
had to
kid."
scroll so far to find Gene Debbie's fucking comments because you posted like 60 times since.
Dude, the
then.
kid's a magnet.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's weird about owning like a social media platform. Like that company's like bread and butter is on other people. Like it's like they don't create content.
No.
Nope.
You know, they just provide the
They just
platform
host
for
it.
other people to. It's almost like politics. Like they don't even have to present their points anymore. Like the private sector will do it for them. Like they have that chick like that makes the video about me. Like she'll push the agenda for them. So
Yeah.
it's not even like politics.
sitting
Politicians
back with
don't
their
have
feet
to
up.
do much. Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't have to do as much anymore because they just kind of put the agenda out and then the agenda travels through like the vehicles which are like influencers and stuff like that. Like, but yeah, back to that chick. Like, it didn't bother me that much. Like, because everybody will tell you like, oh, it's just commenters or whatever. And like, listen, if that happened a year ago, it still would have bothered me a little bit, like taking that much heat. Like,
Yeah.
and it's like, but now I know where that comes from. Like, I know where that angle. Like, these people, like, this guy's fucking lonely and all this shit. It's like, dude, you're commenting on a fucking Instagram post. What are you talking about?
People are fucked, dude.
And I am lonely. You nailed that.
My favorite
part.
thing.
But like, you know,
You
like,
got that bot nailed.
yeah, you nailed it. But like, you know.
It would have been
Dude,
like cool if
so
she
are
like
you,
reached out to you
dickhead.
personally and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna post this." And just anything
No.
to not be
No
that
shot,
be fucking
dude.
miserable.
No
Yeah,
shot.
and she didn't tag me or anything. And
She
I reached,
sucks at eating box.
I
too.
reached
heard that
out.
on the
Terrible.
fucking
She's
streets.
terrible.
and I
One of the
reached
worst
out and
things.
asked her
Biter.
for a date, and she didn't respond. She saw it, but
much
didn't
teeth.
respond. I was like, listen, there are easier ways to contact me. Like, if you really wanted a date, like, I would.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
She just never fucking said anything back. Saw the post though.
Imagine if you did a banger, that would be unbelievable.
It'd be I don't know if I should.
Stick around
I'm
for
gonna
the
tell the story.
Patreon.
I'm gonna tell this. My buddy called me, this guy I met in rehab yesterday.
Whenever somebody says, I don't know if I should tell the story. that's my
Yeah,
favorite.
well, actually, yeah, no one's gonna know this dude, but
Yeah.
very funny. He called me yesterday. He's not like he's like us, his political opinions, but
Yeah.
like he's like, oh, I was walking by a No Kings protest. He's like, so obviously I grabbed my like Trump sweatshirt, dude, and walked by it. And he told me this whole story about he met some girl. The girl came up to him and she's like, why the fuck would you be wearing that? He took her back to his apartment. like, he was talking to her and like brought her back and they sat on his deck and talked for like 30 minutes. And he was like, yeah, dude, he's like, this chick like gave me your number and everything. I'm like, you picked up a liberal at a fucking No Kings protest in a Trump sweatshirt? I'm like, that's nuts.
That is fucking crazy.
Crazy.
That's a win for the right.
Yeah, that's a big time win. Dude.
Yeah.
It's nature's most powerful aphrodisiac. The No Kings.
By the way, you know what we got to get from New England Dad when he comes to the comedy event? He needs to bring some of that fucking
Syrup?
Yeah, syrup back.
Yeah.
Dude.
yeah.
Kid makes it fucking 6 syrups at the Sugar Shack up there. Do you see those people that fell through the floor at that like wedding? It was like in like I don't know if it's somewhere in Mass or New Hampshire. It was like a wedding venue, right? But like they rent out like it's like a farm, one of those ones. Like you know,
Yeah.
you've been to a wedding at a farm, like where they do that. But like they have a Sugar Shack, like just like he has, right?
Yeah.
They're all in their fucking dances, like 100 people in there. Fucking floor just goes boom out. 8 feet, dude. All these people fell. 8 fucking feet. Which 8 feet
It's a lot.
That's
yeah.
a long fucking drop, dude. That's like the peak of this place, basically.
Like if you're not ready for it, like
Yeah,
if you
dude.
jump off a wall that's 8 feet, you can brace yourself. But if you're not ready for the floor to go out, which I don't know,
like
when
you're
you
doing the
would be.
twist, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, like you're
Yeah.
down, like in the bottom of the sugar
Return
shack.
of the Mac.
Telling you right now, if that happened to me at a wedding, I'm telling everybody it was 20 feet. I'm exaggerating
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck out of that.
Oh yeah,
Dude, you know the monster? That's how far I fucking fell down. 40 feet, straight drop, kid.
I always do that when I see
Landed
those,
on
like-
my feet, started breakdancing.
Those like
because you're-
triple deckers in Dorchester with like the decks out top, and you
Yeah.
see like 8 people having beers on the top. I'm like, dude, I don't know. If I see that many people, I'm like,
dude.
I'm not
That's
getting
like you're a South Shore guy. Like my buddy lives in Situate. He's from Situate. And like we were hungover as fuck one day. Like kids were like little, and Maggie and his wife were watching the kids. He's like, we gotta go to this Dunkin' Donuts, and I think it was in like Hingham or something like that. Like I can't remember. Like, but anyways, he's gonna cross the town line, and then he's like, dude, he's like, we pull up this bridge that flows out into the ocean, and he's just like, dude, he's like, get out of the car and don't fucking, you can't even think about what we're gonna do. And I'm like, dude, I'm bleeding hungover, like bad, and I'm like, and he's like, take your fucking top off, let's fucking go. So we just run up. He goes straight off the fucking bridge, right? I go off the bridge, hit the water. Feel like I just did like 6 bumps of fucking blow. Like when you hit like ice cold fucking water and like and I'm like, holy shit, like I can't believe I just did that. Then I just retold the story, kept being like, oh yeah, it was like 25 feet, you know?
Yeah.
Then my buddy's like, what bridge was it? Like, and I'm like, oh, like it's that one. And he's like, it's a 12-foot bridge. He's like, you jumped off a 12. I'm like, fuck you, dude. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like,
the Martha's
let me
Vineyard
have
bridge.
this story. You know what I
Was it
mean?
the Jaws Bridge? I've jumped off of that before. It's like 8 feet. But it's
Yeah, it was like that,
Still, I'm
basically.
on top of there, like, I don't
What's the
fucking-
line? Don't let the truth fuck up a good story or something
Yeah,
like that.
fuck that. Yeah.
Yeah. Last thing I was gonna ask before we go into Patreon.
Are we gonna
So-
draft?
Oh fuck! I
Oh,
totally forgot.
we don't have to because I didn't come up with it.
It's your idea.
I have one pick.
I have one pick too, but all right, we can do a couple then. We can just
Okay,
talk about-
yeah,
we're
yeah,
gonna
we'll
draft
do that.
worst sequels.
Yeah, in honor
Literally,
of my,
I was fucking sitting out there
In honor of your album.
in honor of my
cutting
album,
the
we're drafting
bushes
worst
down.
sequels.
with Tommy, and I'm like, we need to draft worst sequels. What do you have? He's like, well, I don't know. I'm like, thanks, awesome. You're a
Yeah.
great help.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What do you got?
My worst sequel. So my worst sequel is going to be. I actually went with a book, which is very strange. But I went with Willy Wonka, and I went with Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator.
Oh, bad book.
Do you guys?
Yes,
Do you
I
guys
read the
know that you read it? So I read it as
I read
well.
it when I was a kid.
Are you familiar with the plot of Willy Wonka and the Glass Elevator?
No.
You don't know what happens? So,
No.
okay, so you're familiar with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory,
Yeah.
right? So this is the second book. I have the plot right here on the
Shout out to
Wikipedia.
Grandpa Joe.
Charlie and his family board the flying glass elevator to return to the chocolate factory now that Willy Wonka has rewarded Charlie with ownership. When basically, Wonka docks them instead at the empty Space Hotel USA, which is coincidentally nearby. This action causes baffled officials back on Earth, including President Lancelot R. Gilligrass, to accuse the group of people of being foreign enemies. Wonka tricks them by loudly singing gibberish, pretending to be an alien, but is interrupted by the discovery that the hotel contains actual dangerous, shape-changing aliens known as vermicious nids. The band escapes back into orbit in the elevator, only to be pursued by the Nid, which sustains a bruise on its backside following a backfired attempt to break open the elevator. I'm not going to go any further, but that's basically, yes, he went off the wall. Written by Roald Dahl, by
Yeah,
the way.
yeah.
Known anti-Semite, which is very funny because
Virulent.
anytime they adapt any one of his books into a movie, the family has to come out and be like, hey, we don't hate Jews, by the way. Like, it's fucking crazy.
They're going into Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Hey, by
can't-
the way, we're pro-Jew.
Yeah.
James and the Giant Peach, the same guy that wrote that, they got to be like, yeah, listen, he had some opinions on the Jews.
And I'm just like, if you can laugh at it, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's when people don't want to laugh at it that becomes unfunny.
Well,
Yeah, I hate when they claim to be funny people too. They're like, I like comedy, but not that. It's like, then no, you don't. Fuck you.
how about Drewski with fucking Erica Kirk?
Yeah. The only thing that bothers me about that, if it was reversed, it would be all the people in the
all over.
comments
But
that are like, chill out. It's like, dude, you would be up a wall.
You know what though? I think we're turning that leaf too.
I think it's coming back. I'll try it.
I think we're turning that leaf too because
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that are like fucking funny's funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And his first video that he put in that like selection of videos that he put together where he's coming out with the fucking fireworks. I laughed so fucking hard. After, like, that was funny. And then, like, the Dunkin' drive-thru with the dog asking for a coffee, like, with the most white fucking girl order ever. That shit was funny.
Oh, he's hilarious.
Yeah.
His show where he brings people in is the funniest
so
fucking
funny.
shit. Like Certified Turtle. He's like,
Oh,
get him the fuck out. Get him the fuck out of here.
Put your hands on your hips like you're under arrest.
Well, I went blackface in 4th grade. I have a song where I tell the story in it, but yeah, like it was Black History Month, and we had to do a book report on somebody in Black History. So I did Jackie Robinson, and I told my parents, I'm like, because we had to dress up as the person you did the book report on. So I was like, I'm gonna get like brown face paint and all this stuff. My parents were like, I don't think so, but in my head, I was like, oh, they don't want me to get a good grade. Like you know when you're a kid, like that's how you think. You're like everybody's out to get me. Maybe it was just me.
Out to get me.
Yeah, so we went to the mall later that day, and I used my lawn mowing money to go into the Halloween store and grab brown face paint. So I like went to school and then went to the bathroom before I had to present and came out with just brown face paint and stuff. Nobody said anything. Fucking got an A, no big deal. Yeah, there's a picture of it.
I mean, the last person I've seen, I would like to say I saw in blackface was like
Probably
in the
Kimmel.
80s, but it wasn't. It was 3 years ago at Christmas
Halloween party.
Oh, that was still a thing. Yeah, we had a kid in high school that did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's.
You want to hear a funny high school story?
Yes.
Okay, well, you can clip this, and I'm calling my shot on this one, dude. It was Halloween freshman year, dude. One of my buddies had like 3 older brothers. He was like come from one of those families where like all the most popular kids are great. So he comes out of our class, dude. Like it's the day of Halloween. He's like, dude, the seniors, like my brother and all their friends want to hang out with us, and everyone's like, oh, the seniors want to hang out with us. And I remember like literally just sitting in the back, being like, I don't think that's how this works. You know what I mean? Like I've seen movies. I don't think the seniors ever want to hang out with the fucking freshmen or whatever, but everybody's all on board. So we're like, all right, we're going to show up to this kid's house at like 7 p.m., dude. So we all roll up to this dude's house. And all I remember is like getting in the vicinity of the house, and like one of our fellow brethren, the other freshman, comes running around the corner just covered in eggs, and he's like, "It's a trap!" He's like, "It's a trap!" And then like out of nowhere, dude, like the baseball kids come over the corner, just start hucking eggs, like, "Dude, dude, dude!" It was like, dude. And I remember one of the seniors grabbed me, threw me into the ground, and shoved an entire king size Three Musketeers bar into the side of my temple, and he's like, "Stay down," and fucking runs away, dude. I got up. It was like that scene from Saving Private Ryan, dude, on the beach where he gets up, like, doo, doo. Somebody grabs me, he's like, go, like, doo, doo. Like, I started running away, dude. Like, I turned around, like, all my fellow freshmen were all on the ground covered in eggs, like, picking up their arms and shit. I was like, this is nuts, dude. It was a fun time. But yeah, it was great.
That was the only time I've ever been close to pissing myself. Like, the feeling I was going to lose control of my bladder was I was in, like, 6th grade. Me and my buddy, Mike JV, were walking down Main Street, Melrose, and then we hooked the back door to his parents' house, which was, like, right across the street. And, like, all of a sudden, this blue fucking kidnapper van shows up, door swings, and, like, I'm going to have to get raped or something.
Yeah.
And 3 seniors get out and just start fucking, like, literally, like, they froze the eggs. So, like, they would, they would just, like, break, but they were, like, bullets. And we're just, like, and I'm like, save yourself! Yeah. Run! Save yourself!
Like, what's gonna hurt the most?
Yeah.
That was like,
Freeze
you ever
these
see that movie with the, I forget the name of it, but it's like about the Nazi concentration camps where they're like literally going over, like they're having a literal discussion about like how they can kill the most. Like they're talking about the chamber or whatever.
Well, that never
but
happened.
just
We know
like
that's
the,
all
yeah, that's
a
true.
lie.
Yeah, it's all fake lie. But it's like, just like the difference is just a bunch of high school kids like literally discussing how can we make this hurt more? Like, well, we could freeze them. It's like, that could actually break bones.
So that'll be like a baseball, basically.
Yeah,
throwing at somebody, you know what I
basically.
mean?
With my first day of high school, we first class was gym class, and all the seniors baseball players lined us up against the wall and were just chucking dodgeballs at us. Like literally the entire class. It was just 45 minutes. I'm like looking at the gym teacher. I'm like, are you gonna do anything about this, dude? And I get out and I go up to
He's
my
like,
class.
it's a rite of passage.
Yeah, and I go into the bathroom and I'm like, all right, like let me just take a piss. And there was like 4 kids smoking cigarettes. We're like, what the fuck are you looking at, dude? And I like walked out. I was like, I hate this place, dude. I fucking hate this place.
How old were you freshman year?
I was like
14?
14.
No, what year?
2006.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
2006.
Young buck.
2006.
Did you have freshman Friday?
No.
All right, so freshman Friday at Malden High, you would just get fucked up.
Yeah.
It was the first Friday of your high school career.
Yeah.
And no one was safe. And I got fucking pretty beat the fuck up and you just kind of had to, like, all day, like, no matter where you were, like, you'd be in the hallway.
Like fucking days confused.
And they'd walk towards you.
That's
and
what
they would
all
just
these
grab you,
conversations
throw you in the
remind
ba-
me of.
Throw you in the fucking bathroom, and like you just had to fight. You just had to deal with it.
That's why I'll never send my kid to private school, at least private high school, because it's like you learn so much about society, how it operates. There was one kid that brought in a dead bird and just threw it in the middle of the hallway. There was like a dead like seagull just in the middle of the hallway, like second day of school. I was like, this place is nuts. Dude.
Senior prank day. Did you guys have that?
This wasn't.
Yeah.
This was like Tuesday. He was like,
They-
just-
my like sophomore or junior year, the seniors put fish heads in all the tiles.
Oh,
Like that was fun. That was fucking awful.
so
dude.
funny. Dude.
I don't even know how. Still to this day, I have no idea how they got in overnight. I think they had an in with one of the custodians. Like, yeah, we'll get you a case of beer or something.
One of my buddies got so drunk the last day of school that like he had to get wheeled out in a wheelchair, go to the hospital, and everything. It was nuts, dude.
Yeah, my seniors prank day was fucking dumb. All they did was say all the teachers were absent as I'm staring at my teacher.
Dude,
Yeah.
we used to have this thing at St. Mike's called Act One. So it was like if you got like out of control, and that was the drunk tank. Act
Yeah.
One. It's just called Act One. So like basically, they take you there, they put you in this like fucking cell. It was a holding center, basically. You know what I mean? I don't know what branch of the law this was under, basically. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if it was to do with the school or what it was, but it was like it had legal repercussions. My buddy like gets fucking Act One on like the St. Patty's Day or something. He was my roommate in college. Brilliant dude. Like he's a professor in France. Genius. So I'm sitting there. Now the cops are in my like place, and they're like, he broke out. Like, where is he? You know where he is? And I'm like, I have no idea where he is. And then like my girlfriend at the time is like looking at me, and I'm like, she lived next door. We had like these like houses on campus, and then she's like, I want to go to the bathroom, and she's like, he's under my bed, and I'm like, what do you mean he's under your bed? She's like, yeah, he didn't want to come back here, so he went into our house, and he's now under my bed. So, anyways, I'm like, all right, so now we got to get these guys out of there. We finally fucking get these pigs out of my apartment. You know what I mean? Trying to hold the fucking white people down. And anyways, I go find him. First of all, my girlfriend at the time's like, I think he shit himself too, by the way. He fucking stinks. So I'm like, so I go, how'd you get out? He goes, just crack that window. And he goes, I'll tell you right now, I left them a beautiful present. I go, what was it? He goes, I left them a note. Some birds' feathers are too bright to be caged. Like the fucking Andy Dufresne and fucking like fucking Shawshank. And I'm like, that's unbelievable. Like fucking hilarious.
When we got
Breaking out of a fucking holding facilities, it's pretty sick.
That's pretty badass, dude.
Yeah.
When we got arrested in high school, dude, I got arrested with like 30 kids at a house party, and like I had swallowed like dip. It was my first time I ever did dip, and like the police came through the back door, so like somebody bumped into me. I swallowed this whole thing of dip.
Yeah.
And I was a really nice kid, like I wasn't drunk or anything.
Yeah.
But there was one kid who was like really fucked up, mouthing off to the police, and I'm throwing up in the kitchen sink. So he's like, we got the two tough guys, we got the two big guys over here, or whatever. So we left first. He throws us in the back of the cop car. He's like, I swear to God, if you guys fucking say a goddamn thing, just slams the door. And we're both cuffed in the back of this police car. And he just turns to me. He's like, yo, dude, like, you got any Visine? I'm like, bro, we're cuffed. Like, like what is Visine going to do? Like, we're already in the back of the police car. Like, it's not like...
There's
They're not going to change anything. They're not going to look into our eyes and be like, no, he's good.
the next time
So I got
John,
arrested for underage drinking. I was dead sober.
you like Tiger.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I was
you were
Tiger.
Tiger Woods,
Yeah, I was
right?
basically Tiger.
There was when Josh comes back, I won't tell him, but like there was a situation where they all got arrested at UMass, and then like the cop was like this little Asian male cop, and like Josh was like, we're end up at this other party that gets broken up like 4 months later, and like he walks up to us, he's like, I remember you, punk face criminals. I remember your punk faces, criminals. Like just kept calling punk face criminals. I'm like, that's the most funny Asian Amherst cop shit I've ever heard in my life.
I think I told it on the show before, but we were detained on prom night up in North Conway.
Yeah.
And my buddy Woodsy, I know he doesn't listen to this show, but probably Massachusetts #1 running
Tiger
back
Woods.
during my time. He was shit-faced. And the owner of, back then, you just rented a house. It wasn't Airbnb.
Yeah.
So the guy comes, we're all in the jacuzzi, fucking making a mockery of this guy's house.
Yeah.
And one of the other kids there, who was probably the size of Fitzy in high school, and he just goes, the cops come. He's like, you're all gonna get arrested, and they didn't have enough cruises in North Conway, so they rented a school bus and they brought us all to the station.
That's
but
great.
before this happened, like the cop was like talking to us, and Woodsy's fucking. He's just whatever, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. And the other kid was like, "Yo, shut the fuck up, man." Like cops here. He's like, "Fuck, they gonna do? We're already arrested. Shut the fuck up." Like, I'm gonna talk back to this guy as much as I fucking want. Shut the fuck up. He starts crying. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. So then they put us all in the holding cell, and there's fucking 20 of us. And all of a sudden he's like, "Man, my parents are gonna kill me." And Woodsy just, God bless him, he was like, "Oh, now you care? Like you were about to be a fucking, you were part of the recruiting class as a cop fucking 2 hours ago. You fucking pussy, you know?"
Dude, when I don't know if Josh had told the story of the thing, but like when we were in high school, like they all went up to the Kangamangas, and my buddy at the time in high school, Corey, he wore, this was his outfit every day: cargo shorts, Nike sneakers, a polo shirt, Oakley's, either on his dome backwards or on his head.
I love this kid already.
With gelled hair.
This kid's my favorite.
Yeah, that's how my best friend dressed.
They're walking into like the Kangamangas, and he's carrying let's just obviously say this. I love the kid. He's not cracking atoms in his spare time, you know what I mean? Like he's not like working on like big algorithms, you know. He's carrying 230s of and the fucking like the ranger comes down, they're like, "Where are you guys going?" They're like, "We're going to camp." And they're like, he's like, "Do you have bear bags? Like, do you have?" And they're like
trying to help the guy out.
They're just rocking a complete city look with 230s, no ice, like just like fucking heading up. They're like, "Dude, you guys, there's bears there. Like, you gotta like hang your food." They got like one kid's just carrying a grocery bag, and they were like, "Oh," and then they all got arrested later that night and all went to jail. Yeah, it happens.
Dude, high school was so fucking fun.
High school was fucking awesome.
It was
dude.
like, I still, my sense of humor hasn't evolved since high school. Like, those are the funniest stories. Like, it just dumb shit you did. Cause like, I remember back in high school, you'd be like, "Oh, they're treating us like animals." It's like, dude, you were like fucking
An animal. Yeah.
Dude, we had one presentation, was like this, like, we used to have these like drug presentations or whatever. We had one of them where like it ended with this girl committing suicide. And it was like this really like dark thing at the end. And everybody, like even all the football kids like leaving the auditorium. I'm like, "Oh shit, I think that like got through to people, you know?" And I had gym the next period, and we get to like the locker room, and the first thing I hear is like, "Did you see so-and-so in the front row crying? What a fag." And everyone's like, "No!" Fucking like beating each other up. I'm like, all right, well, that didn't get like this. You can't get through to kids, dude. You just can't. They're
Listen,
like,
you gotta have fucking, you gotta be, you need to get shit. You need to catch shit. Like,
Yeah.
like, cause that's what makes you, like, it's like my brother-in-law showed Tommy the picture of the kid from Velo, the kid from, was it St. Mary's?
yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, you had a good game last night?" And Tommy's like, "I've seen this, like, all his friends have sent it to him because he's got glasses and he's tall." Like, you need people to ride you.
Yeah.
If you don't get, but that's what makes you quick and funny.
It's
You
life.
know what I mean? Like you get quick because you're like, "I don't want to get fucking shit anymore, so I'm gonna have to be fast on this kid."
Well,
you know
and,
what I
then,
mean?
and then when like the quiet kid actually has a comeback, it's the best day ever.
funniest thing
It's
ever.
the
Yeah.
best day ever.
dude, that's like a Massachusetts thing too. Like I remember I went to college, and it was like a lot of kids from Connecticut, and like
Where'd you go?
Connecticut was good. I went to Quinnipiac down in
Yeah, yeah.
Connecticut. So, but there were a lot of kids from like New York who would like wear V-necks. And I like shit talking like, "You wearing a fucking V-neck, you loser." And like they didn't get it. They're like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Well, it's gay." You know, and they're like, "What? Why is it gay?" I'm like, "Come on, dude. Like, just
You don't see it?
be pissed off.
Work
Be-
with me.
Yeah, be pissed off about this. I don't have a reason why it's gay. I'm just
Tell me
making fun-
something about me.
I'll tell you right now.
You
we're
just seem confident wearing it, and I just felt like I needed to bring you down.
Yeah. I have to say that one of my favorite episodes we've done, and we're 4 years in, was having Fitzy's buddy Pat on the show.
amazing.
Just because, but
was a
he,
good episode.
because
It was
Pat was great.
it was
Because
genuine.
Pat was absolutely awesome on the show because like he had never been on the show, but he listens a little bit, and he was just like chilling out, hanging, like doing whatever. The moment I'm like, Fitzy's not cheap. He's like, you know, he's frugal. He's like, yo, like he just leaves
this
and he's
thing
like,
on?
fuck yeah. He's like, hold on.
So I'll tell you even further. I'll peel back the onion even more,
All
right? We just ordered new iPhones, me and Melissa, right? So the iPhones are coming tomorrow. I'm in the dilemma of I don't have an iTunes account because I've been on Melissa's iTunes account for fucking like 15 years.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to pay for songs.
You know something, Fitz?
Is
So
it Apple
tomorrow-
Music? I think iTunes
Mu-
is done.
Yeah,
It's Apple Music.
Whatever
Apple
it is
Music, yeah.
now, I have to now. So now I go into like group chats.
Yeah.
And like I'll like or haha react to a comment or something. And if I click on that, it says Melissa Fitzmars. So I don't know if it shows up for you guys like that, but it shows up for me like that. So tomorrow I have to fucking become an adult and make my own Apple Music account.
Yeah.
I just made a
After
Spotify account.
Oh,
It's way
for
better.
reactivate my thing.
For the record, the Apple Music, the album will be on it, and you're forced to put a money value on it. And I've had people tell me
Really?
that they bought my last album. Don't do that because I don't know how to collect the money. Like, go. Like, I really don't. Like, because I think if I
I think we talked about this earlier, but like similar situation to you.
Yeah.
I had like a, mass money or whatever. It was like, I had $100 from like the sales of like an old album that we did like back in like 13. And now I got one the other day and I'm like, I look it up. It's like $22 from like CD Baby or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to access that shit anymore. I get no idea. Like, if somebody's like, you don't even own this music that you wrote,
That's the
be
thing,
like, I
like,
don't even know how to fucking access it.
There was one kid that commented on one, wicked nice dude, but he commented on like a freestyle vid that you guys posted and was
Yeah.
like DM me or whatever. So he made one of the beats on my album.
Oh, nice.
And he was like, yeah, we just need to get like the splits out of the way for like the revenue and stuff. And I told him, I'm like, dude, like I'm not making any money. You know what I mean? Like I'll give you the split and I'll Venmo you like 35 cents if you want it. But like I'm not like charging for this.
No. I mean, that's the thing is like, you're not like, in order to make, even like big bands nowadays, like Luke Combs or whatever, like they make a lot of their money on like product, not like
It's
they
touring,
have to
too.
tour, but like selling merch is like a lot of the way they make their money. I mean, Luke Combs is like an outlier, but like if you're like an indie band or whatever, like you're basically making money on merch and like
Yeah.
record sales and shit like that.
I've heard
like,
writing is the big, like if you write your music, it's like a big portion of it. But the split that I had with this kid was like 50%. It was the receding hairline song. And I'm like, oh,
for him
shit.
to make the beat.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, okay, I'll put it in. So I did it. I'm like, if you get 20 cents out of this, like you're fucking living the good life because I'm not. Like,
Congrats.
I mean, I don't even know how. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
yeah,
I don't
steal
even know
my
how to get
music.
paid.
Just steal it. Or just,
Yeah.
Or just
you know what?
te-
You take it all.
or just text
No
me
split.
and I'll just email you the songs. Like I don't.
split.
But I think Apple Music fucked. It was like a glitch in the system because remember I downloaded your album because I use Apple Music, but I would only get you a single. I would get that first song. It took like 3 days for the whole album.
That was something some girl texted me what the issue was.
What was
Remember? And then I sent you guys a screenshot of what she said.
I drank a lot, so
There was something, yeah. There
like to
was like
drink.
a weird issue with it. But it was a weird issue because when I uploaded everything, Apple Music was the last one to like for it to go through.
They always
Yeah.
are.
This time, since I put the date out further away, I think everything will be available on the 1st. Also, what's
Even-
available on the 1st, which is you want to talk about God's Plan, April Fool's Day. Also, Love in the Spectrum season 4 drops
Let's
Fucking go.
on. Yeah, so everything's clicking. The content is going to be.
Oh.
Oh, the content is going to
God.
be amazing.
It's a Weber grill. I love a Weber
First
grill.
of a name.
Even Spotify, when I went to listen to your, because we were at a dance competition when the last one, Nicotine and Pink Razors, dropped. I had to sign up for a Spotify account and put my credit card on there, which was fucking devastating to me.
and she was sweating.
That shows how much
So I
Missy
set,
loves you, by the
so
way.
I set an alarm for 30 days, and I was like, cancel this immediately on this date.
Yeah.
And then I canceled it, and I was not like a premium Spotify member, and then I could just listen to it. So I don't know if there's like a 7-day waiting period for
good-
new releases.
A good way to do it, right? If you sign up for any subscription, do it through your Apple, like your Apple thing. Because once you go
So
to,
you can manage them
yeah,
all there.
so you go to subscriptions on your phone or whatever, and all you got to do is hit one button, and it just unsubscribes you. And then the second, you don't have to wait. Like the second you subscribe to something or whatever, just go right back in and unsubscribe, and you'll still get it for the 30 days.
30 days,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
All right, listen. Jody
yeah,
Boat's new album
don't
coming
pay
out.
for my albums.
Coming out on April 1st. We're blessed to know you. You'll be at the buy your tickets at the comedy event, by the way.
One last question for you. Do you already have an outfit picked out for this comedy show?
No,
Okay.
I
And I don't want you to tell it if you do. I just
think-
want to know if you got something up the sleeve.
like
On the arm.
I normally care about what I wear but for some reason comedy it doesn't. Like I'll go up there in like work clothes, like I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, like music's different. Music you have to like kind of look cool or whatever. Like comedy, you go up there in a t-shirt. I always respected like Ed Sheeran Because he just went out there in like a white t-shirt and jeans and a guitar, and like that was it.
Yeah.
Like there was no smoke screens, no fucking bullshit. Just goes out there with a singing voice and like dominates like a stadium. You know what I mean? I feel like the same thing with comedy. You go out there with just street clothes and fucking dominate.
It's like I respect like Bill Cosby for that. You know what I mean? Like he just
Yeah,
like,
he's the man.
dominates the scene. You know what I mean?
Sweaters.
Wherever he was with women.
Yeah.
I actually was thinking I'll get into it on Patreon, but like if I could have found out what Bill Cosby was giving women, I would have given it to Maggie on Friday. All right, listen, we'll be back next week. Joey Boats, listen to that fucking new album. Buy
Yeah.
tickets to the comedy event.
Mongolian Cashmere.
Buy the fucking tickets.
sir.
All right, listen, we love you. Peace.